run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours at stake. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in this aid. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in their way. Join the army of the shadow. Join the army of the shadow. Join the army of the shadows, shadows, shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in their shade. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in their way.
Yes, this area seems like it'll do. If we are gonna end up fighting a war, then I need supplies. Supplies that Noctua normally generates. And to do that, I need to set up a workshop. Some sorts, a fortress. Somewhere I can have the dread posted. And generate supplies. These two pillars seem decently defensible. If the kingdoms were to come from this way, I can just have a gate here. And then the dread should be able to defend that. So long as they don't bring any enslaved dragons, this area should be defensible. Seems to be area to expand to this forest here that's still surrounded by the mountain range. So this could be a good area to potentially develop an outpost. Yes, I think that would be smart. Because if we are gonna fight a war, then I need some way to keep getting Staphyllian arrows or Hydra arrows and more without having to create them myself. I could have the Dread create them, but I don't want them creating them somewhere where they can easily be taken. I cannot let the things of my creation fall into the hands of the kingdoms. The tools of the Noctua shall forever remain in the hands of the Noctua. The kingdom shall never get their hands on the tools we use to survive. But that would be extremely bad. For now, I think I can probably put an encampment here. And then maybe get a forge or workshop area here. Then I can just bring any supplies and such. And just put it in crates here for the dread to use to create me supplies. Maybe a watchtower up there. Probably a wall going down there to that peak over there. Maybe. But that is for the future. I don't think I need this big of an outpost yet. I think for now, we can settle with a workshop and maybe begin working on the watchtower. Yes, I believe that will do. Well then, suppose I should head get summoning the dread and get the construction started. There we go. Now the forge is up and running. I'll leave you two in charge of making any of the tools that I bring the supplies for. This area should be easily defensible from the kingdoms. Have some of the elite posted up on this side. Have some of the Noctua tools themselves, whether it be Stephan daggers, the weapon of a troll, or the poison of a myrmix. And this side. Even though the side has some thralls, this side should be more than enough with the wolves and elite guards, especially considering two of the elite guards have legendary weapons in their own. Up top, we should be looking good as well. The archers should have been able to make it to their position. Sadly, I don't think I can set up a archer tower for them, so they will have to get on that by themselves. Probably he will send some builders over once I can get around to summoning more of them. But for now, this peak should be good enough for you guys. And if anything comes, as long as it's not a enslaved dragon, you should be fine. If it's an enslaved dragon, you should be able to take out a juvenile. Worst case scenario, since you have a cockatrice set, staff, and a fairy staff. You're free to use any of the Stephilian arrows or Hydra arrows. But don't use the tide arrows, whatever you do. We're not underwater, you do not have to use tide arrows. Just use the Stephilian Hydra arrows or hippocampi arrows. Those three types you're free to use as see fit. Hopefully you shouldn't have to use them, but worst case scenario. It's not much for now, but at least there's a forge going. It's been a while until there's been knocked to a forge. This will prove crucial later on. This area still needs development. It still needs walls, watchtowers, maybe knocked to a banner here or there. Luckily, unlike normal soldiers, the dread don't need to eat or sleep. They're undead, so they can just man the guarding of this area for eternity. The kingdom should not be able to find a way, and they should not be able to get past these guards either, unless they throw the entirety of the army at it. In which case, if they do that, be their guest, because they're gonna lose half their army, I swear. I mean, hey, if they do lose half an army for a couple of hours, then that is not my problem. That probably just helps me and Rosie down the line. This is a very defensible area, though. Hopefully nobody comes across it. The archers can be seen, but hopefully when they're like this, they won't be... they might be noticed, but hopefully if they come at night, they won't be noticed until it's too late. The guards at the front here will be first noticed, but as long as they hold their position, they'll be fine. Especially with the archers up top. Once I get the fortifications built, and maybe a trebuchet or two, my main concern is if, the kingdoms somehow find this location and decide to bring an enslaved dragon. If they bring an enslaved dragon, it could be an issue. As it doesn't matter how much guards I put here, if we do not have the firepower, we cannot take down a large dragon. Luckily, the stage 5s, or the elders as they're called, I don't think any of them are enslaved. I know for sure a couple stage 3s are, so that's my main concern. I can handle at least one stage 3, I believe. If I am helping guard, this should be able to take on 2 stage 3s, because I should be able to take on a stage 3 by myself, while the current guards take on the other. Once they build the trebuchet or something, they should be fine. No dragon should be an issue. For now, I believe I should head back to my encampment and make sure any weapons I bring over from my original place to my new tent are secure, and then I should be more than prepared for this upcoming war. Alrighty, that fits there. Okay, that should be good. Everything should be here now. That's good. Going to need all my tools.
Hey, Shade.
Oh, hey, Rosie. How are you?
I'm alright. Just got back from showing my sister the fountain. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Alright then. What's up?
Read.
Another book, okay. Mirror. The Mirror of Lost Souls. Ancient Place. Meditation. Dragon Hearts, yada yada yada. Remains of a Dragon. Magical creature. Soul has not fully left this world. Why does that just sound like Aether? Grant them a chance to speak with that soul who is once a dragon heart gains knowledge. This place, they themselves will be able to call on their own instincts to find that this root into their very hearts and soul with beings who wish to use the mirror for evil purposes. It's written in their hearts away, protecting it from the eyes of humans or other beings. Interesting. So it's just communicating with the dead.
I want you to come with me. Yep, I want you to come with me. I want to make sure that it's safe, not infested with humans. I wanted to go with my sister, but I want to make sure it's safe before I take her.
Alright then, I suppose I can come. Don't have the greatest experience with dead. This is just the tools Noctua just gains from their hunts. Whether it be a sword from a Myra mixed stinger or a troll that we defeated's weapon.
Thing's huge.
They all have their own uses. Especially things such as the cockatrice eye, the fairy scepter, or this eye of a cyclops, for example. They all prove quite useful in certain situations. I think I'll just grab the scepter in case we do have to fight any undead, though.
Alright. I guess this is more of a just follow me, I guess?
I suppose so. I just hope I don't have to deal with any tread things, because that would suck.
Always suck.
Yeah. Sadly, there is always a chance of that when you're dealing with the dead. Is what it is, though.
You're the most, formidable person I know, so... Go. I think it's somewhere around, oh, yeah, we found it. I was right.
Well, isn't that something?
I honestly didn't think we'd actually, like, find something, but I guess, yeah, Dragon Hearts do know how to find it, I guess.
Okay, I'm not gonna question how somebody hasn't found the giant crystal floating in the sky, but I'll just trust your internal
yeah.
compass then.
I guess
So,
so.
where's this mirror exactly?
I'm guessing it's inside, so now we get the fun task of getting up there.
Oh,
Probably gonna have to call the dragon or something to help us up.
well, isn't that fun? Okay then. Can't your
Alrighty.
dragon hearts fly or something?
Uh, not in the current form I have now. Not that I know of.
Was hoping you'd be more dragony.
I do have a rage form, but it doesn't have wings. Alrighty, let's just wait for a bit till a dragon comes.
Alright then.
Go.
So, do you have a dragon remains on you or something?
No. But I did want to find this place. I'm just kind of. Oh, that's a big mirror.
Well, that is indeed a mirror, it seems.
Yeah.
Now, what is that symbol?
But
Hmm.
weirdly enough, I can't see myself. Huh.
Well, you're
That's
not dead, are
interesting.
you?
No, but mirrors usually reflect what they see.
You should think of it less as a mirror and more of like a... what's it called?
Window?
Yes, a window into spiritual plane. What I'm surprised is that I'm not showing on the other side of the mirror. With how the technicalities of dread. But I do suppose it is a dragon mirror. But...
Place is insane.
do you
I
recognize this
guess.
symbol in the back wall?
I mean, fire nice, but what's that behind it? Huh. That's a lightning. I remember reading about lightning dragons, but they got extinct a long time ago.
Interesting. I suppose it's just something else that can be blamed on the deliveryman.
Mm-hmm. Or at least there hasn't been a lightning dragon in many, 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 many years. And yeah, humans are a cause of it.
A lot of skulls lining the walls.
I wonder if any of those will work. But the book did say that the soul has to not have passed on yet.
If they're on the walls and we can see them in the reflection, I assume all the ones in here have passed on. As you can see the skulls in the reflection and there is no dragon there. I assume what we're currently standing on is the supposed pedestal or something for the
Maybe
remains to
present
be
the
presented.
remains here, yeah. But I kind of want to bring Ray or not Ray, Skyla or Burrows. Goddamn, don't want to kill Ray yet. I've been studying a ton of books and stuff, and if Ray disappears, then the current type of dragon magic will either run out or become weaker, something, I don't know. Well,
part of me wonders is if like the get Aether to appear.
maybe.
Hmm.
Very possible.
Not sure how I'd go about doing that though. But
You'd probably need a dragon heart to trigger it anyways.
that does make sense, yeah. Oh well,
This is insane, though.
it is strange that I've spoken to him when he's been in the state once before though, so...
True, but it'd be different, like, seeing him and having a conversation like this would be interesting.
Well, to be fair, the last contact I had with him was more through my dread side, rather than something like this. I'd rather not talk about the circumstances that led to it.
Fair enough. I guess just next time I'll have to bring Skyla or Burrow's remains here and see what happens. But I think bringing Ash here next time would be a good idea before I try talking to any dead dragons.
That would make sense. It would only
I
make sense to have your sister.
I wonder if I could bring my mother's remains here. Or my brother's. But honestly speaking, my brother probably already passed on completely.
You have to be careful with things like this, as you have to keep in mind, if they do appear, then they have not been in the eternal rest you would hope they would be.
That is true, but honestly, I'd expect it from Mother.
Maybe so.
She was a very vengeful person, especially towards humans. Oh, I kinda can see her not moving on until they get what they're just deserved. Besides, Mother was almost an ancient dragon too. She mastered all types of dragon magic. Never became a core to magic like Skyla, Burrow, Ray, and Aether.
Unfortunately, with things like this, there's usually a price. And the price with this, or the potential risk, I would rather personally not find out. Whether you use this or not is up to you.
Yep, I definitely want to know this.
What I do wonder is, what are these books here? What knowledge does this place hold? Is it records of past dragons, their wishes? Or perhaps something else?
We'd have to open up and see, because I don't actually see any labels on any of these. So maybe they are records.
Well, I suppose that's something for you to go through, after all it is. Your thing. Have fun with that paperwork.
Paperwork sucks. Well, I think we should start heading back. I do appreciate you coming here with me.
Alrighty.
If there was anything to fight in here, I would have definitely needed... Well, I don't think I would have needed your help, but it's still nice to have help.
Just nice to have somebody watching your back sometimes. I understand.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's go.
Well then, that was another episode of DLL. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I will put the Discord link for the Legend Discord down in the comment section, so feel free to join that if you want to further support our group. This is Sathir signing out. Peace. I hate that I realized something and I'm going to fix it right now. I'm going to fix what I realized right now.
Did you realize that the lightning bolt on the other side doesn't match the one on this side?
That is not what I realized. Nope.
It is opposite. It's the opposite. What happened? What did you realize? What happened?
Do you see what I'm fixing right now?
Oh, no.
This was right here.
Oh, lol. That is funny.
And I was just staring at it during that scene. Like...
That is funny. I didn't realize it, so let's hope nobody else does.